What's up, everybody? It's your boy back at you again with another video. Wait tomorrow. And today we're gonna be talking about the top 5 best movies of 2019. So I haven't seen everything now. Just for a little disclosure, I haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I haven't seen Parasite, which I heard is like fucking amazing. Probably the best film. You know, everybody's got it on their damn list. But you know what I'm saying, I ain't seen those. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about what I seen. But anyways, fucking my top 5, man, it's gotta be okay. Number five is gonna have to be The Joker. The Joker, to me, was a pretty goddamn solid film, pretty goddamn good. I mean, the acting was astonishing, it was amazing. Joaquin Phoenix really transforming the role. He's creepy. He's fucking like, you know, he's doing the faces. His laugh is fucking unconventional. It's inconvenient. It's fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? That laugh is goddamn great. It's perfect. I love the fact that it's a condition that he has. It works. It all works. I mean, but, you know, and this is why this one lists as number 5, because this is probably my most one that I'm gonna like complain about, because like I feel like, yeah, the Joker was amazing. The acting's great on all fronts. I mean, everybody does their job. Everyone does a great job at it. And the story's really good. I mean, the story is amazing. But at the end of the day, it's an Elseworld story. And it's a story about Joker in a dark time. And he's being bullied. And he's got the worst life in the world. And his life is, he even says in the movie, he's like, I'm starting to realize my life's not a tragedy, it's a fucking comedy. And that's fucking perfect. Like, that's the best line of the film. Fucking love it line. Love that line to fuck like that. But like, the film, to me, man, I just felt like, you know, it was a real departure from the Joker. And I don't know. I mean, it's like, it would be crazy to say, oh, I don't like the film, or I'm a little bit disappointed with the film because it's an origin story, or because it's telling you about the Joker. Because the Joker's not a character that doesn't really have one background. But I mean, his background's explored. It's explored in goddamn The Killing Joke. But I mean, this film comes close to that. I think it really does come close to that. I just like, even though, I mean, that origin story about him falling into a vat of fucking chemicals is insane. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't work. It doesn't even make sense. You can't just get the fuck up out of chemicals. But that's comic books, right? But like the Joker, to me, I feel like the Joker, it wasn't like close to that or nothing like that. I love the origin story. I love the fact that they did a couple cues with like Batman, and they try to play with your mind. They're like, you know, and then he has that girlfriend in the movie, and then she's not really there. I mean, that's amazing. And then like the mother is the fucking asshole that fucking abused her son and it's fucking terrible and fuck her. You know what I'm saying? But like, what I really didn't like about it was just like, man, it's an origin story that like has to get there. It has to get there. It's really slow. It's a slow burn. I love slow burn stories. I mean, that's a fucking story. There's a beginning, middle, and end. But like the Joker, man, the fucking Joker, dude, it's slow. It's really slow. And I'm like, man, he's gotta kill a whole theater of people. Like he's gotta gas these people, man. Like when he goes to that theater, man, that fucking show, I forgot what it's called, with goddamn what was his name, De Niro. Yeah, I want him to gas that entire fucking audience, because, I mean, that's the Joker. The Joker does some really insane shit, some really fucked up shit. But, I mean, this is his first act, so he just blows the guy's fucking brains out, you know? Which is cool. It makes sense. I mean, how is he going to really be able to gas the entire theater? I mean, I don't know. I mean, but, I mean, that's the Joker. The Joker's strategical. I mean, the Joker does shit. The Joker's a fucking mastermind. I mean, he's a crazy, psychotic fucking mastermind, you know? And I felt like I wanted to see that in the Joker. But it was an origin story, but I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still psychotic, you know? But they played the whole sympathetic shit, and I'm like, you know, it's one thing, and I guess I'm going on a little too far with Joker. I love Joker. I still love Joker. I mean, it's 5, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why it's 5 is really because of this, you know? I see so many of these Marvel movies, and every fucking Marvel movie that comes out, they gotta play this sympathetic villain, because no villain can be one-dimensional. No villain can just want to kill people and want to hurt people. Everyone's gotta have some kind of side or some kind of story, some kind of, oh, I'm not this bad, I'm trying to do this for society, I'm trying to cut off half the universe for fuck all that, dude. That's fucking stupid. You know, some people are just bad. And that's just the truth, man, especially in comics. Now, I'm not talking about the world reality. I'm talking about comics, man. Play that role. play the fucking, play it up, play the keys. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it. Let's see some shit. And I mean, I just felt like Joker just, that was the film I wanted to see some really fucked up shit at the end. And I didn't get it, and I felt a little bit robbed because it was such a slow burn. It was a slow burn, you know? But anyways, we're going to go to the next film, man. You know, sorry for that little rant, but number 4, I mean, it's surprising, but not surprising, is another fucking superhero movie, man. It's fucking DC's finest, DC's greatest movie since The Dark Knight, since the Joker. I mean, you know, Joker came after me. That's kind of stupid. But no, I mean, it's fucking Shazam, man. Shazam was fucking amazing. I mean, Shazam was funny, hilarious. It was for the kids. You know what I'm saying? It was for the kids in the right way. The story was different to me. I really liked the fact that, like, this was a different character on screen, and he played the whole cringeworthy, or like the quips and all that stuff and the jokes and shit like that. He played it up, but it made sense because this is a kid. You know, we're watching a kid that can turn into a grown-ass man in a matter of a fucking second. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy he's got the powers of Solomon and all these gods and all these people and all this shit, and it's just fucking badass. I mean, it's Shazam, you know? I mean, they really brought Shazam to life. I mean, I feel like he should have been a little bit more, like, more bigger, more beefier. Because I don't know. I mean, I like the Shazam from, like, the New 52. But, I mean, you know, not everybody's that fucking big. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be looking like a goddamn monster or some shit. But I really wanted to look like a fucking savage. But, I mean, hopefully Black Adam with The Rock playing him. I mean, they got to make him look like a savage. A straight up savage, yo. But, like, fucking Shazam was dope. I mean, it was funny. It was good. It was heartwarming. I mean, it has everything in there, man. It has the keys. It's not so cookie cutter to a point where it's like, oh my god, this is bad. And it's DC doing it. You know what I'm saying? If it's cookie cutter, it's fucking DC's turn to do cookie cutter films. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad. And then they dropped Joker. Like, that was dope. That was fucking amazing, dude. You got Aquaman, which is a really bad movie with a great last action scene. The shit show at the end of fucking Aquaman's amazing. But then you get Joker, which is like real story. Then you get Shazam, which is like fun Marvel movie, but right. Everything's right about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect him to face like fucking the darkest character in the universe in the first movie. You know, Dr. Sivana, Mark Strong was really good. I mean, he was more scarier, more threatening than a lot of Marvel villains and a lot of other villains in other movies. I mean, this year completely, you know. And let's go over to number 3. So number 3 is gonna be Alita: Battle Angel. I mean, this film right here, dude. When I saw the trailers had me hooked, bro. Like, that shit was like crazy, cause I was just sitting there, man. Like, I was just like, take a shot every time I say like. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Alita, man. When I saw those trailers, I was like, man, oh my god, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. And then the film came out, and I was just sitting there saying to myself, there's no way this film could be that good. I mean, it's an anime film turned live action. I mean, I just don't see how this is going to be good. There's no way. It's not possible. Then I went to that theater and I saw that movie and I was like blown the fuck away. I was sitting there in the theater like, oh my god, this is so good. The story was decent. It was decent. I mean, the action was amazing. The characters were great. And Alita, Battle Angel, like Alita, I mean, she was a masterpiece. I really want to meet Alita. Like, that's a character. That's a real person. Like, I felt for that character. And I mean, the story, the character. I mean, just, it was a great story. It was a great world to be in. You know, I really want to revisit it. I hope they make a second one. They have to make a second one, because if they don't, we riot, right? But fucking amazing movie. I love that movie. Number 2 is Uncut Gems. I actually just saw that recently, man. That film is fucking amazing. Adam Sandler's great in it. Everybody does a pretty good job. KG's alright. Julie is amazing. She's fucking fine as shit. I mean, what the fuck, dude? She can act too. But yeah, I mean, you know, I like how they put The Weeknd in there. It was a really good movie. The story was really different. It was a fresh film. Like, it was something that I haven't really seen. I can't really put a pin on any other stories like it so much, but you know, of course, the whole, you know, niggas in debt, bro, you gotta pay up. You know, you've seen that in like a lot of things and in almost everything. But I really enjoyed it with this story, and I think that Adam Sandler was really different. But you know, he still still put on that stupid accent, but I mean, it's Adam Sandler, it's Adam Sandler at his finest, at least, And number fucking one is definitely, most definitely Marriage Story. I mean, Marriage Story is a masterpiece film. I mean, you see this divorce, you're just like, wow, this fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't she have just fucking, like, told him before? Like, I mean, she did tell him that she wanted to go to LA, but I'm like, man, like, why didn't she just, like, really, like, get it through a stick skull? Why did she just go there, live there for, like, 2 weeks or something like that, and just tell him, I'm not bringing back the kid unless you come, But maybe that would have been like, oh, he would have been like, oh, well, I'm going to tell the authorities that, you just kidnapped my son or some shit. I don't know. I mean, I think that he would have possibly went there, and I think it was a little selfish that she just, but it's like, it just, the movie really tugs on those strings, because it's like, there's so much you're rooting for this character, but you feel this way, and then you're just like, I don't know, man, like, it's not fair, that's fucked up. Then the kids are really getting at you, because you're like, damn, dude, like, give your father a chance, man, like, this guy's trying, you know what I'm saying? But it's, it's just hard. It's a hard story. It's a hard playwright. I mean, it's really hard to, like, act that shit, man. And they really did it. And the acting was a really, really, really top notch. This top notch shit is fucking perfect. And I really love the movie. I mean, this is definitely the number one. This is it. But yeah, that's my top 5, man. Like, fuck it. And I'm gonna do